We go from Genesis 21, 23, the death of Sarah's death. That's where I left off there before. I see that I lose followers, but it's a good thing I don't do this for clout. And the only reason why I used a TikTok is because of somebody told me about this. I was already sending videos to the Philippines and to people around the world and doing different type of studies. But once I figured out I could do it on TikTok and, more people could see it and it was easier to save. They have filters and stuff, so I thought it was cool. So I never do this for money. It's not like that. I do this because I love to read the Bible and I love to read with different people and to people all over the world. It's to explain to them, But anyways, we'll go with Genesis 23 is where I left off here. And this Sarah's death and burial. Sarah lived 127 years. These were the years of the life of Sarah. So Sarah died in Karajath, Abra, and that is Hebron, in the land of Canaan. And Abraham came to mourn for Sarah, and to weep for her. Then Abraham stood up from before his dead, and spoke to the sons of Heth, saying, I am a foreigner and a visitor among you. Give me property for a burial place among you, that I may bury my dead out of my sight. And the sons of Heth answered Abraham, saying to him, Hear us, my lord. You are the mighty prince among us. Bury your dead in the choicest of your burial places. None of us will withhold from you his burial place, that you may bury your dead. Then Abraham stood up and bowed himself to the people of the land and the sons of Heth. And he spoke with them, saying, If it is your wish that I bury my dead out of my sight, hear me and meet with Ephron the son of Zahar for me, that he may give me the cave of Machpelah, which he has, which is at the end of his field. Let him give it to me at the full price as property for the burial place among you. Now Ephraim dwelt among the sons of Heth, and Ephraim and the Hittite answered Abraham in the presence at the gate of his city, saying, No, my lord, hear me. I give you the field and the cave that is in it. I give it to you in the presence of the sons of my people. I give it to you. Bury your dead. Then Abraham bowed himself down before the people of the land. And he spoke to Ephrons in the hearings of the peoples of the land, saying, If you will give it, please hear me. I will give you money for the fields, and take it from me, and I will bury my dead. And Ephraim answered Abraham, saying to him, My lord, listen to me. The land is worth 400 shekels of silver. What is that between you and me? So bury your dead. And Abraham listened to Ephraim. And Abraham weighed out the silver for Ephron, which he had named in the hearing of the sons of Heth, 400 shekels of silver, currencies of the merchants. And so the field of Ephron's, which was in Machpelah, which was before Mamre, the field and the cave which was in it, and all the trees that were in the fields which were within all the surrounding borders were deeded to Abraham as the possessions, in the presence of the sons of Heth, before all who went at the gates of the city. And after this Abraham buried Sarah his wife in the cave of the field of Machpelah before Mamre, and this is Hebron in the land of Canaan. And so the field of the cave that is in it were deeded to Abraham by the sons of Heth as property for the burial places. A lot of respect going on around there, a lot of bowing, a lot of people getting buried back in those days. Imagine how it was in that days. Abraham, he had a big crew with him, so he was doing a lot of in the tents. Oh, there's somebody creeping around my door. What's this? Oh man. And so, they didn't have houses. They just had like big tent setups, So they had to take them down and set them up all over the place. So he wanted it out of his sight.